News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
A driver is killed in a rollover accident on the highway. And the annual Baker to Vegas race is happening this weekend. News 25 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 25 with Eunette Gentry. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Family and friends mourn the loss of a loved one killed Wednesday night on the highway. It's Thursday, March 21st. I'm Eunette Gentry. A young adult female was tragically killed Wednesday night after losing control of the vehicle she was driving near Indian Springs.
Nevada Highway Patrol's major accident investigation team on U.S. Highway 95 at mile marker 125 in Clark County is looking into the cause of a single vehicle rollover that occurred last night. Killed was a 22-year-old named Megan Campbell from Torrance, California. Preliminary investigation revealed that on Wednesday, March 20th, at approximately 5 minutes after 5 p.m., a silver 1999 Toyota 4Runner was traveling southbound on U.S. Highway 95. For unknown reasons, the driver allowed the vehicle to drift off the highway to the left. The driver then overcorrected to the right, in which she lost control of the vehicle. The vehicle began to rotate, then overturn, coming to rest in the center median. The driver of the vehicle was pronounced deceased on scene. A male and female passenger were both transported to UMC Trauma by ground ambulance with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Impairment and speed are not believed to be factors in this crash.
This crash marks the Nevada Highway Patrol Southern Command's 10th fatal crash investigation, which has resulted in, unfortunately, 11 fatalities so far for 2019. And turning to more positive law enforcement news, Pahrump will once again be the safest town in the nation come this weekend, as thousands of law enforcement officials will be passing through while participating in the annual Baker to Vegas Challenge Cup Relay.
The Los Angeles Police Revolver and Athletic Club is holding the annual Baker to Vegas relay race this weekend. The event will be held March 23rd and 24th. Law enforcement officers from all over the world will be participating in the annual event, which is a fundraiser for the families of fallen officers. The relay race begins in Baker, California, early Saturday morning. This event has runners traveling from anywhere to 1 mile to a 4-mile stretch with a relay baton across the desert, handing it off to their law enforcement partners on their way to their destination in Las Vegas at the Westgate Hotel and Casino. They'll be passing through Pahrump at approximately 4 to 5 p.m. on Saturday afternoon until approximately 2 a.m. Every year, the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce has a welcome wagon next to the Saddle West. Residents are encouraged to cheer on the runners as they travel through town. Each runner has a pilot car next to them with a light. Travelers should take precautions for runners and make room for extra time for travel. Drivers should move over to allow room for the runners when passing. The Baker to Vegas has a finish line live stream on their website at bakervegas.net. Or if you would like to donate or find out the results, you can also find them on the web.
And be careful out there on those roadways, because State Route 160 blasting resumes tomorrow, Friday, March 22nd at 12:45 p.m. through Mountain Springs in Clark County. And motorists can expect up to 2-hour travel delays. I've been caught in that, so be patient. All right, stay tuned. News 25 will be right back with much more local news.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25, where there's good news from the government when it comes to interest rates. Angela Miles has that and more in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, interest rates from the Fed will remain the same. Fed Chair Jerome Powell tells reporters there will be no more rate hikes this year. Earlier, the central bank indicated 2 hikes were on the horizon. Powell says the U.S. economy will cool off in 2019. He downgraded the American GDP to 2.1%. Powell adds Chinese and European economies have slowed substantially. Ford is making a major shift into producing electric cars. The automaker plans to invest $900 million and hire 900 new workers at its factory in Flat Rock, Michigan, to keep pace with the upcoming demand. Ford's first autonomous vehicle will be ready by 2021. BMW is signaling trouble ahead. The German automaker admits the cost of transitioning to electric and self-driving cars, along with the trade war, is creating a bumpy road.
Thanks, Angela. Delaware corporation Bullfrog Gold has announced the initial closing of a non-brokered U.S. $835,000 private placement of equity. The mining company controls the commanding land and mineral positions in the Bullfrog mine area, where Barrick Bullfrog Incorporated produced 2.3 million ounces of gold by conventional milling from 1989 into early 1999. The CEO of Bullfrog Gold, Dave Belling, gives an update on the exploration and operations happening near Beatty, Nevada.
CEO Dave Belling of Bullfrog Gold Corporation gives some insight on the future of Bullfrog Mine, which is located 4 miles west of Beatty, Nevada.
Well, 7 years ago, we actually started the company up and started trading. And we had this asset, a strategic land position that was adjacent to Barrick in the Bullfrog Mining District of Nevada. So this thing has actually grown. When we first went out there, there were 0 ounces on our properties. And now we've got about 624,000 ounces.
Bullfrog Gold is a gold and silver-based exploration company. Belling continues to say that the site has a lot of activity from other gold mining activity.
And this district, or this area, which is 120 miles northwest of Las Vegas, is now one of the hottest exploration areas in North America.
Why? What's made it so hot recently?
Well, there's several other companies that have done drilling in there. Corvus Gold, Coeur just bought out Northern Empire late last year for $90 million. Anglo Gold has moved in there and done a lot of staking. They've staked next to me as well as around other people. So there's a tremendous amount of exploration effort going into the area.
And after acquiring the mine from Barrick Gold, the company has thoroughly analyzed the large database obtained from Barrick, including detailed information on 155 miles of drilling in the Bullfrog mine area.
We're trading at about less than $20 an ounce of market cap, ounce of resource in the ground, whereas a lot of other companies are trading $50 or $100. So we're way undervalued. We've got a solid asset. The drill database that I have on this project that I obtained from Barrick is 155 miles of drilling.
Belling claims that right now is the best opportunity to invest, as they are trading $20 an ounce on market cap.
And if I didn't believe in it, that wouldn't have occurred. So, yeah, I want to see this thing move forward and either produce it or sell it or do whatever in the best interest of the shareholder. And being undervalued, there lies the opportunity.
Mm-hmm. So it's an interesting time, and you're a company definitely worth watching.
The CEO encourages moving forward with the project as their technology advances greatly in the upcoming future.
And I think people will then recognize what the inherent values of our assets and our hard assets as well as management, and saying, hey, this company is primed to move forward.
And the Nye County Board of Commissioners looked into auctioning off some surplus items during their last meeting.
Discussion deliberation 2, number 1, determine that excess medical and hospital equipment from Nye Regional Medical Center is no longer required for public use. 2, determine it is in the best interest of Nye County to dispose of the medical and hospital equipment through auction or other means with all resulting proceeds deposited to county-owned building fund 10291. Please.
Motion to determine that this medical and hospital equipment is no longer required for public use, and it's in the best interest of the county to dispose, or it's the best interest of the people to get rid of this stuff, this equipment through auction or other means.
Second.
Okay, so I have a few questions, and I was discussing this with the county manager. And Lorinda, correct me if I'm wrong. Lorinda, do you guys have any programs up there, anything the hospital district working on that they can use some of this equipment?
The hospital district is working really hard on bringing services to the area, and that's the reason for this item. A physical therapy group recently opened here in Tonopah, and some of this equipment will be the first to auction off, which is the exercise equipment. The rest of it, we will hold until those services are identified, the groups are here, and they can identify what's needed as far as equipment.
Okay, and then a follow-up to what I was discussing here. I know the county has the Calvada Medical Center on Calvada and Pahrump Valley Boulevard, and I was discussing with the county manager regarding potentially doing something in that realm as well. I mean, we have a medical facility. Maybe we can partner up with Great Basin College just to get some kind of rural healthcare coming to Pahrump, streamlining them, trying to get them up to Tonopah, get this equipment and put it to use. I know it's depreciating, it's just rotting up there, so I don't want it to rot, but at the same time, I'd like to, instead of just flushing it out, I'd like to get it I'd like to put it to use here in the county. I mean, medical equipment is expensive, and any way I can repurpose this equipment, I would much rather do that, especially getting some medical services up in Tonopah. That would be fantastic.
Commissioner Blundell, they have the opportunity to bid on it, any of those organizations who wish to.
Public comment. Seeing nothing, hearing nothing, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed, say nay. I'm assuming that's a 5-0.
And stay tuned right here to KPVM, where we like to say that stands for keeping Pahrump and our area viewers in mind. We'll be right back.
News 25 is brought to you by Bill and Robin Law, injury attorneys. Injured, need money? Get Bill and Robin, your local Pahrump injury attorneys.
Welcome back. Well, county commissioners are moving forward with preserving historical documents in the county, including birth, death, and marriage certificates, land records, and newspapers.
Deliberation to award bid 2018-15, bound and mechanical book and newspaper scanning to U.S. Imaging, Inc., the amount of $228,705.40. Where'd the 40 cents come from? Come on. 2, execute the contract, and 3, fund from 10320 Recorder Tech.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to award the bid to bound and mechanical book and newspaper scanning, and number 2, to execute the contract and to fund it from 30120.
Second.
Motion and a second to award the bid, execute the contract, and fund from 10320. Sell me some more.
This is actually an assessor record from 1867, and it's very heavy. I actually had a hard time carrying it over here. So I just wanted to show you guys that this isn't just putting papers in a scanner. This is actual hard books, and they can't be taken apart. So it takes very specialized equipment to use to scan it. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. I was hoping more of you could be here to lift it. So stop by sometime here in Tonopah, and we'll let you see what we got in our vault.
1867 is quite impressive. I am so happy that you are imaging those and keeping those for posterity. So.
Absolutely, and our next step will be preservation. So
wonderful.
Good. Next time I'm up, I will stop in. You give me a tour. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Unanimous.
Well, a recent event dubbed Paint the Town was filled with entertainment and a special presentation of 2 prestigious awards. Reporter Bonnie Penix attended that ceremony, which honors female volunteers.
The Junior League of Las Vegas held their 16th annual Paint the Town Red Gala at the Venetian in Las Vegas on Saturday, March 9th. Attended by over 350 community members, the Junior League of Las Vegas is an organization that consists of women committed to promoting volunteerism, developing the potential of women, and improving the community through the effective action and leadership of trained volunteers. Its purpose is exclusively educational and charitable. Reporter Bonnie Penix spoke to Delisa Cooper, who is the president of the Junior League of Las Vegas.
This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. This is what funds the projects that we complete every year. We work hard throughout the community. We have about 27 different committees working on a variety of different things throughout the community. So everything from Homeless Youth Center to Shade Tree to Discovery Children's Museum. There's a multitude of different things that this specific event goes to fund.
This year's recipient of the Lifetime Community Achievement Award was Helen Foley, who hails from a long line of public servants who have held office in Nevada for 92 consecutive years. She currently serves as a lobbyist during the legislative sessions and co-owns a public relations and government affairs agency. The 2019 recipient of the Florence Lee Jones Humanitarian Award was Nancy Hassels, who has been a champion of the arts for over 4 decades. From her early days as a performer to her founding of the Nevada Dance Theater in 1972, which is now the Nevada Ballet Theater, and as a founding member of the Smith Center for Performing Arts. For more information about the Junior League of Las Vegas, you can find them on the web at ajli.org.
And an Andre Butch Harper Act of Kindness Award was presented Wednesday afternoon to a longtime volunteer at the Pahrump Senior Center who has spent the past 20 years giving back by making and teaching crafts.
We have such outstanding people in the town of Pahrump. And because of that, every now and then we go around and we look for someone, and we have quite a few, if you've seen us on TV, where we give out the Act of Kindness Award. And we do the Act of Kindness Award for those people that do so much in our community, sometime behind the scenes and you don't even know who they are. But in this case, I think you know the person that we're going to honor today. Now, the person doesn't know we're honoring them, but you will know in just a few seconds who it is we're going to honor. And if we can have Leona Moyes come up. In memory of Andre Butch Harper, Act of Kindness Award presented to Leona Moyes for all you have done for the Pahrump Senior Center. From the citizens of Pahrump, Nevada, no act of kindness is ever wasted. So I'd like to present this to you. And now, I have heard that Leona is always in the background. She doesn't like to say a lot, but I'm going to ask her if you'd like to say something right now.
Thank you very much, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
And I know they love you, and they've enjoyed you. How about another round of applause for Leona?
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, today's the first full day of spring, but you can't tell by looking or going outside. Let's take a look through our Glenn Lerner weather cam, and you can see that there's a full wall of clouds. You can't even see the mountains surrounding Pahrump, so be careful out there. I know there's precipitation on the north side of town and over the hump, and we'll take a closer look at what you can expect in your forecast when we return.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donahue with today's temperatures. In Las Vegas, we have a high of 64, a low of 47. Death Valley at 65-52. 54-41 in Amargosa. Beatty at 51-37. Goldfield 46-29. 45-28 in Tonopah. Carson City at 51-29. Fallon 53-32, and Fernley 52-31. Today in Pahrump, we had a 40% chance of rain, a high of 56 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour, humidity at 57%, and sunrise at 6:46 a.m. For tonight, It's currently 54 degrees outside with partly cloudy skies. Our low is going to be 41 tonight with the winds out of the south-southeast at 5 miles per hour, humidity at 69%, and our sunset at 6:56 p.m. Looking ahead to our 7-day, forecast hasn't really changed too much since we looked at it yesterday. We're still expecting those cloudy skies all week long. We're expecting a break on Sunday and the sun will be back out. Temperature-wise, we're still seeing that same pattern on Friday and Saturday, a high of 66 and 68. Sunday through Tuesday, we're going to be in those 70s, just between 70 and 77 degrees. And Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to slip down just a little bit to 69 and 66 degrees. For overnight, seeing the same pattern. Friday through Sunday, our lows are going to be in about that mid-40 range, just at 45 and 47 degrees. Monday through Wednesday, we're going to climb up just a wee bit to 50 to 53 degrees. And on Thursday, we're going to go right back down to 48 degrees. Now, if you can't be home in time for news, if you're out shopping or you're with friends or family or whatever it is you may be doing, make sure to check out our Facebook page. You can still catch the news live every night at 5, even when you're on the go. And now we're going to throw it back to the desk with Stephen.
All right. Thanks, Michaela. All right. That does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Eunette Gentry. And from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.